Hello everybody, Mark from Bubyits here. I'm sat in the grounds of the Bubyits estate on this beautiful summer's morning to demonstrate for you the ultimate Addons adjustable, flexible tripod for cameras and video cameras and perhaps phones as well. We'll come on to that in a minute. I'm going to take you through all the features of it. I'm going to show you it in action in its various different guises, and then, like I said, we'll deal with the phone situation as well at the end. So basically what you've got is you've got sort of a standard tripod layout really. You've got a 1/4 inch screw on top with a wheel tightener. Kind of, there's a little rubber grippy base thing that grips at the bottom of your camera that allows you to sort of make sure that it's nice and tight and it isn't going to kind of come off in any way or slacken, change the angle if you're viewing at any point. We've got a ball and socket adapter with a ring tightener there that's sort of standard on quite a lot of ultimate Addons equipment. It just allows you to get a nice angle, so you get the perfect viewing angle for your shot, which is great. And then you've got your 3 legs, which is obviously standard on a tripod. One comes out like that, one comes out like that, one comes out like that, and you can use it, which I'll show you in a minute, just as a standard tripod sat on a table. Slight advantage in that you can sort of bend some of these legs a little around, so if you've got a slightly uneven surface, then you can sort of balance up the shot and make sure that you've got a nice sort of horizontal or vertical shot that you want, which is quite helpful. But the real magic in these is the legs are sort of fairly long, so you've got quite a lot of purchase and quite a lot of distance on them. You can bend them like this. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to kind of mount this tripod on more or less anything that you would possibly want to. So you don't have to have a flat surface. You can now wrap it around sort of a rafter or a railing, or anything you like, and it gives you that flexibility to take photographs or take video in environments where it'd be quite hard to sort of set up a regular tripod. Let me show you it in action. I have a tree just behind me, and I'm gonna set it up on the branch of the tree so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's show you it in action first then. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mount my camera on it, which has got a little digital camera here with a screw attachment in the bottom. I'm going to screw it onto the mount. You can see that, like that, nice and tight, and then tighten the ring up so it holds it in place. There we go. So the rubber, multiple rubber on the top side of that ring just holds that camera in place and makes sure it's not going to go anywhere, make sure it's not going to move. And now we're going to attach this to the tree. I would suggest that this branch is probably about 4 inches in diameter, so it's quite substantial. So I'm going to slacken off my legs, so to speak, and wrap it around the tree like that. And that's really quite solid in place. I can sort of move it around to get the right angle that I want. But essentially, not sure if you can see that, I've now mounted it on the tree. This is really useful for a number of different things. A, it's hands-free, which is great, which means that you don't have to have one member of your family behind the camera anymore. I'm sure you're all aware of the advantages of the tripod. But what's really good about it is it's because of the flexibility of the legs, it's slightly shock resistant as well, so you won't get any shaky kind of motion on your camera shots, but specifically if you mount a video camera on it, then it stays absolutely still, so you get a really kind of really steady shot, so there's no more sort of problems for those of you that get a little bit seasick when watching shaky video footage. It's absolutely secure and stable, and you can wrap it around anything. I use it, take it out with the family, and sometimes you'll need to wrap it around some railings or something like that to take like a family shot when you wouldn't have a flat surface that you could put a tripod on, generally speaking. I've used it at gigs actually. I've hung it from sort of rafters or sort of bits of protuberances on ceilings of pubs and got really good video footage of live music at times. It has so many functions, it's absolutely amazing. And it's really compact as well. If I take it down and take the camera off, I mean, get the dimensions from the website. Just taking the camera off. But it's probably about 8 inches long, I guess, and it's really, really slim. So that would fit in kind of a camera case really, really nicely. And you know, certainly doesn't take up any more room than a regular tripod would, and it's got so much more flexibility. So that's just with the cameras and video cameras. However, we have additional, with the purchase of an additional adapter, we can get some phone cameras used as well, and I'll show you that in the next shot. So like I said, as well as using this for a standard video camera or camera to mount on it, you can also use it for your phones via this clever little adapter, which is an Ultimate Addons creation. What it basically got is you've got your screw hole in the bottom there and a 3-prong adapter on the side. So you screw it on the top like this, and then the 3-prong adapter will fit any number of Ultimate Addons cases or mounts. I've got a few examples here. I've got the iPhone 4 waterproof tough case. This has got an iPhone 4 in it actually. So we'll put this on. Make sure you hear the click. There it is. If I turn it around, if you can see that, you've got a window in the back of the camera. Sorry, in the back of the case, so that you can the camera can be used. So you use it like that, nice and sturdy. Off. In addition to the tough case, you could use just a standard bespoke cradle. This one's for an HTC Desire HD. Again, you can see it's much easier. You've got holes at the back there for the camera. When I mount the Desire HD on it, you know, I've got a hole for the camera, hole for the flash. So again, you could use that in exactly the same way. Take this one off, and then finally, if your phone doesn't, we don't do a bespoke one for your phone, then we've got the universal side clamp cradle, which I'm going to mount the Galaxy S3 on. You can see that. Again, plenty of clearance here at the top. You can see there's the camera. So again, you can use that in exactly the same way to take photographs as you would a normal camera, or use it as a video camera. So what we'll do is we'll do these two products separately, in addition of course to the cradles and the mounts. You can buy the tripod on its own for your video camera or your camera. You can buy this on its own, or we'll do them as a bundle, and we'll do them as a bundle with some of the cases as well, some of the more popular cases. So get yourself down to Bubyits and get yourself a flexible tripod and possibly adapter for your smartphone.